What's with this creepy old man? What does he want all of a sudden? These words were spoken by four models from Korea: Hana, Mina, Suzy, and Unifin. They trespassed into a restricted area, attempting to take Instagram-worthy photos. The girls were at Kusasori, a famous tourist spot in Kumamoto Prefecture, ignoring the rules meant for tourists and the protection of nature. However, their reckless actions soon led them into an unexpected crisis. That's when a 65-year-old Japanese man, Miyagi, appeared. What will happen to them? Let's follow the story. But before that, make sure to hit the subscribe button and like this video, so you don't miss out on the latest content. The setting is Kusasori, Kumamoto Prefecture, known for its vast grasslands and breathtaking views of Mount Aso in the distance. This tourist spot has several restricted areas to prevent people from wandering into dangerous zones. On this day, tourists were enjoying the scenery of Kusasori, and a 65-year-old Japanese man, Shuichi Miyagi, was capturing the natural beauty with his camera. He had a hobby of traveling around Japan, taking landscape photographs in harmony with nature. Miyagi was walking quietly through the grasslands, carefully taking photos of the surrounding scenery with his camera. Having visited the area multiple times, he was well aware of the dangers present in Kusasori. He understood the importance of the restricted areas, and how volcanic gases and unstable terrain could pose serious risks to tourists. Then, his eyes caught sight of four young women dressed in flashy outfits. They were making a lot of noise, holding up their smartphones and cameras as they moved forward. These four Korean models, Hana, Mina, Suzy, and Yuna, were influencers with hundreds of thousands of followers. They had come to Japan on a trip to take photos for their social media, and Kusasori was the perfect location for them to capture shots with Mount Aso in the background. They noticed a sign indicating the restricted area, but they paid no attention to it and proceeded further. Watching this, Miyagi grew concerned about their reckless behavior, and decided to call out to them. "Excuse me, ladies, can I talk to you for a moment?" Miyagi spoke quietly. "This is a restricted area. It's dangerous, so please take your photos in a safer spot." His voice was calm, and his tone gentle. However, their reaction was unexpected. The four models completely ignored Miyagi's warning. Instead, they began to mock his appearance and attitude. Hana, the leader of the group, was the first to speak. She smirked and said, "What's with this old man? What does he want all of a sudden?" As she glanced disdainfully at Miyagi, Mina, laughing, added, "Hey, are you also trying to get those Instagram-worthy shots? Do you just want more followers?" Yuna, glancing at Miyagi's camera, said, "What's up with this old guy? Is he a camera freak? He's kind of gross," she whispered, laughing openly. Finally, Suzy chimed in, "You keep staring at us from behind. Are you some kind of pervert?" They treated Miyagi like an annoyance, and refused to listen seriously to anything he had to say. "You're just pretending to care about us because you're a creepy old man, aren't you?" Hana said sarcastically, and the four girls laughed. As they moved further into the restricted area, Miyagi stood there for a while, shocked by their behavior. But he didn't chase after them. He silently watched, hoping their reckless actions wouldn't lead to any serious trouble. But it was only a matter of time before his fears became reality. The models ignored Miyagi's warning and ventured deeper into Kusasori. They posed for pictures with Mount Aso in the background, all aiming for the perfect Instagram shot. Holding up her smartphone, Yuna exclaimed, "This is the perfect Instagram post." And the four of them laughed together. But they didn't realize the ground beneath their feet was muddy and extremely dangerous. Suddenly, Suzy slipped and fell into the mud. A scream echoed as she tried to get up, covered in mud. But her feet kept slipping. Mina, shocked by the sight, rushed to help her, but also lost her footing and stumbled. Yuna followed, slipping as well, and Hana, now panicking, was helpless. All four of them were engulfed in fear, trying to call for help. But there was no one nearby, and their voices were lost in the vast grasslands. At that moment, it was Miyagi who heard their cries in the distance. He quickly noticed something was wrong, but instead of recklessly rushing to them, he stayed calm and acted prudently. Miyagi pulled out his smartphone and contacted the local rescue team. "Hello, there's been an accident at Kusasari involving 4 women. They need immediate rescue," he relayed the details. And waited for the rescue team to arrive. Soon after, the rescue team reached the scene, and successfully pulled the 4 models out of the mud where they had been stuck. They were unharmed, but the shock of the experience left them dazed. It was Miyagi's calm judgment and actions that saved their lives. After being rescued, the models deeply regretted their reckless behavior. Hana broke down in tears, saying, "Why did I say such terrible things?" Mina, crying as well, muttered, "We were so foolish." Suzy and Yuna, too, repeatedly apologized to Miyagi, saying, "We're so sorry for calling you a pervert. We didn't mean it." Miyagi smiled gently and said, "It's all right. I'm just glad you're safe. Nature is beautiful, but it always comes with dangers. Please be more careful from now on. We will never again ignore the rules of nature." The models posted a reflective message on social media, sharing their lesson with their followers: "We must not underestimate nature. No matter how beautiful a place is, we must always follow the rules." They expressed their deep remorse, and vowed never to make the same mistake again. Thank you for watching until the end. Please don't forget to subscribe and like the video. We'd also love to hear your thoughts in the comments.